everybody's days. I know mine's been a little slow, a little hectic at the same time, but I'm excited to get some Minecraft going. And 1 minute to go before we get into our gameplay. Man, I really need to dye my hair again. I'm just like noticing the color difference on stream real quick. Okay. I think it's getting close enough. Let's switch over real quick. Here we are. Here we are in the Minecraft. Sign up player and our stream world. Okay. So last time we left off, we were really struggling with the beautiful beloved Mayans. They really butchered me there. One of the things that I really was thinking that would be like a good investment is some sort of food source. I feel like having access to food will actually help me not die and cry and all those good things. It's like I think it's also proven by the fact that my health just went up insane measures just by eating leaves. There are so many leaves and there's like no trees here anyway. So let's get these. Let's get these real quick. Real quick. Leaves. I think leaves are just such a great addition, but they're also like so plentiful. There's just too many leaves. I feel like if they were rare, I would enjoy them more than they are. Don't actually know if I've... What is leaves spawn rate? Like how many leaves spawn underneath a tree and how often, like how do they just spawn at the start of the game? I doubt it. I feel like that would be a really weird thing. Right. I actually don't remember what that's where we ended off with the game. I don't actually remember what the effects are of that. One more chopstick. Boop. And let's see. I just want to, since we're talking about doing a farm real quick, I'm just like curious how to make a compost. Okay, let's actually do that really quickly. Really quickly. I can't see any of my materials. So we're gonna need to cut down a tree when it's nighttime. I can go to bed. It's not nighttime. Hi. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be playing Skyblocks today. I would love to play Skyblocks with you another day, but not today. I only ever stream the Let's Play on Mondays. Sorry. I'm actually gonna really quickly pop this out onto my other monitor so I can see the chat a little clearer. There we go. But yeah, no, I only ever really stream the Let's Plays on Mondays, so I'm sorry, I will not be joining you on Skyblocks today, but maybe another day. It's been a while since I've actually played Skyblocks. Skyblocks used to be one of my go-to. Still, like, I honestly really appreciate Skyblocks. But I honestly haven't played it in, like, a very long time. And I kind of miss it. I don't know. It's where on Minecraft Central, it's where I started playing a whole bunch. Yeah. Key. Key. Where do I want the garden? I'm just gonna put this here, and then we'll just load it up with our good old days that we just got. Because I really love this feature. I wish they would fill it up faster, though. Like, I don't know what the stats are for compost, but or how it fully works. But I feel like some items should just fill it up faster. Faster than others, at least. We got 6. It's just like such a low number. What time is it? It's getting close to night. I don't know why I'm just waiting to go to sleep, but I'm waiting to go to sleep. 7th is behind the bin. 8th there. It's not overly important, but I just want to get rid of these leaves. I'm just like, I don't want it all taking up my inventory space real quick. I think we'll get into the mines pretty quick. I just want to start this garden before we do much else. I have a cut on my inner lip today, and it's just been bothering me all day. There we go. So you get so many leaves. We don't. Do we have any seeds, actually? It's been a week. It's been a week. Yeah, we do. There, and a lot more leaves. We do, however, need to go into the mines to get a bucket. So that is a thing to do. That is a thing to do. Oh, shaders are so pretty. I'm also a little bit thrown because I will be honest, I accidentally was streaming to Twitch like for 40 minutes before this because I was streaming. I accidentally hit the stream button instead of the record button on OBS. And so I was streaming video content that I was making for the YouTube channel without realizing it for 40 something minutes. And so I'm just like a little like already in the streamer mindset. And I'm just like, cool, we're here, and we've been here for 40 minutes. Yeah. It's actually a fair amount of bone meal. Is it called bone meal? Yeah, it is. It's like, why do I not know names? Yeah. Still, we really need to get the wood. I'm gonna just grab. We really need to get the iron. There we go. I'm just gonna grab the little tiny bit of food that we have and go right back down because it's. I will be honest. Like last Monday, when I went into the mines, I was doing pretty good. Like I'm not somebody who's like really good at combat. I'm moderately like terrible at it. I will admit, and I am still considering getting a shield. I know that's been the big suggestion recently to get a shield. And I haven't fully decided whether I'm gonna do that. But I think I'm leaning towards it, maybe. But we went down and we got like fairly far in. And there was like there was a skeleton and a couple other things going on, and got them all, beat them up, got all their drops and all this stuff. Felt pretty confident, kept going, and I just died. I don't know where our mines actually are anymore. What is this? What is this? Where? Also, where's my light? Distractions are happening. Distraction moment. Oh, here's where it is. Right. Down the ladder. Into the void. I'm overconfident right now. With my parkour skills that are fairly And this is why I say that I'm bad at combat, because that just happened. Oh, I'm a scaredy cat. I know this about myself. Why do I play Minecraft? Yeah, it is upgrading. There's also a stream starting soon. It's Thank you. Yeah, my streaming career is hopefully just starting, and then I freak out at Minecraft and I will cry about it later. Yeah, no, I am definitely trying to upgrade my stream. I'm like actually spending a lot of time upgrading it off in the background. I would say at least 4 hours. There is glare on this though, and it's driving me crazy. I spend like at least 4 hours a week off camera upgrading right now, which is kind of insane to think about because it's a lot of time. But I'm really passionate about this right now, so it's taking a lot of my focus. But I'm glad that people are enjoying the actual upgrades and the fact that there is now a face camera because this is the first time that there is a face camera and now I'm gonna get freaked out with the fact that there's a face camera. I better not get lost again in the caves. I'm really hopeful. Also, what are you doing up? I know that combat's a minus D. I don't think that's ever gonna change. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I will ever get better at combat. I've kind of accepted the fact that I have been terrible at it since I've started playing Minecraft and since I've started playing any game. There we go. I Now that you guys can see my camera, you guys can see just how spooked combat actually makes me. And right now, that's like a yeah, fairly big level. We need. I use my torch somewhere. There we go. That's where I use my torch. Boom. But it is in my inventory. I don't know time anymore. I thought it was a lot later in the UK. Oh, where are you? Right now, I mean, since you're not in the UK. Anyone who is watching on Twitch, this is a chat that's going on YouTube. So, just so you guys are aware. Ideally, I want to get both chats up and going on the stream so that everybody can be aware of the comments that are being said. But also, if you don't feel like commenting on it. Oh, right, you're in Greece. I hope you have a good holiday. Hope that you enjoy it there. I never actually got there. Wanted to go to Greece. Greece is like one of the locations on my bucket list. Gonna be honest, there's not a lot on my bucket list, but Greece is. Greece definitely is. Should eat the fish. Get my hearts back so I can fight this zombie. Should also just make more torches. Where is said zombie? Yeah, I have Twitch. Yeah, I started streaming on Twitch the first of the time that I started streaming the YouTube in this recent stretch. I will apologize in advance, people. I will start eating the rotten flesh soon. Since I only have one fish and the gold is up there, that's where I was trying to get to and got to successfully. There we go. Don't know why I need gold, but I will get it because I'm down here and I need resources. I'm trying to like look through my microphone arm and it's it's a battle. And I need to stop using my torch. This is my saving force. Do not use the torch. That's why, because there's a glare on the screen. Come on. Ooh, that does sound very warm and very tiring. I will do this real quick. And not place a torch again. There we go. Yeah, the ROM flash is going to be used, unfortunately. I think I might not risk it. I might go back up to... I might go back up to the surface. Gonna be honest. I'm just looking at that screen because that one's brighter. There we go. There's redstone over there, though. I think I will... Since I'm here, I will probably go and grab that real quick and then head up. Or I will just go down because my torch is down there. There we are. Me playing horror mods, that would not be funny. That would very much not be funny. I can guarantee that for a fact. That would not be funny. I would just be screaming my head off, which I think everybody would appreciate not hearing. I cannot express how much I would be screaming my head off. Just, yeah. I think I would also like to save everybody's eardrums. I don't know where I am, but we're going up. So we're going in a direction that we want to go. I've stopped caring about trying to save the surface. If I come out this way, I come out this way. That's where I'm at. I think it would be funny because I get so scared when I play them. I get scared when I play regular Minecraft. Imagine that with like horror mods in here. Like I don't know what to tell you. I think it would be a really bad idea because I would be so scared. And I think that is fun for a lot of people. Not me. No. I again like screaming my head off. I don't think is everybody's fun amount of time. Like maybe on like Halloween. Maybe a Halloween stream going on, but I will save your eardrums for now. This is like such a bad idea, honestly. I'm trying to go up, I swear. Think of the content with me being scared and screaming. Yeah, that would, yeah. No. 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 Making so much money with all that jazz. No. I think my death in Minecraft through swimming is proof of enough of why I shouldn't stream when I'm playing horror mods. That would be not fun. There we go. Let's go back down. I'm just not going to take anything. I'm hopeful that I will find what I need. Shit. Really? 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 Right here? This is where you want to be? We went down here. Great. And then we went down. Down this way. I don't have a torch. Just kept going down. Not this way, actually. Didn't go down this way. I should have brought a torch, at least. I still have time to go and grab one. Would probably be a good idea. Oh? Is this where I think that is, but let's go up. Because my stuff would either be down there or it would be up here. If this is the way that I went, which I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. I love how I just skipped over going back the proper way. Come on, where's the torch? We're also gonna die again. I don't have any good visuals here. We're just gonna die again, aren't we? Nope. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you next time. I really appreciate it. Hello. How are you? You got to watch me suffer and die in just gonna oh, I can't move it. Darn. Can't move it. It's just like my brightness is so bad that I can't actually see anything. Close to quality shaders. There has to be a brightness setting in here. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Ugh, it sucks. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube though. Being able to chat on here. I appreciate it. Okay, I can't find a brightness setting, so we're just gonna suffer and I'm probably gonna die again, and that's okay. Honestly, that's fine. I got a bone. I got some of my stuff back, which I will take if I can get back to here and go up. We will have progress. We got our ores, which I think is what's really important here. We're just gonna bob. We're just gonna bob. This is gonna drive me crazy. There we go. There we go. And we can go out. All right. Woo. There we are. I can't believe I've never actually made it out of that hole. We finally gotten out. Followed Creeper Miner's advice, and then we got trapped forever in a hole. And the skeleton's still down there. But hey, we're out of the caves for once. Still alive. I will take that as a win. We'll take that as a win. We have a smoker. We have a smoker. We don't have a blast furnace yet. Not yet, but we'll get there. We got copper. We do have copper, not what I was talking about. We have redstone. We have coal, we have iron, and we have gold now. That's good. We are making some amount of progress. I swear, we can actually now make a bucket. I'll be happy with that, honestly. Come on. Okay. We just need 2 more, and then we will be able to make the thing. I don't hear any music. Did I turn off the music? Is that what's happening? Things should have. Yeah, I should have. Okay. I just can't hear. I don't have ears, I swear. There we go. And we have enough to get a bucket. There we go. There we go. We can make progress. Now we can start a farm. We're moving forward in this world. We don't have to survive off of rotten flesh. And there, yeah. And talking about, we have a fishing rod on us. Let's go and fish. Let's go and get some food. Let's go and heal back up. Very long cast, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's so quiet. So quiet. Come on, one fish, and then we'll run down and grab some water, and then we'll start the farm. But I want to just try and get a little bit of energy back. One more. I don't think one's enough, even if it was cooked. But I'm just like, we should probably get our health back, because knowing me, I will die in 5 seconds with the amount of health that I have. Another fish, maybe one more. I'm gonna try for a third. Can I get a third fish or a fishing rod? Maybe an enchanted fishing rod? Maybe? Maybe? Come on, come on. There we go. Let's go in and cook these up in our little oven that is made out of wood. Thank goodness it's not burning. Third fish. There we go. And let's go and grab some water while that cooks, and then we can heal back up. I'm using a shader. I'm using a shader let me show you real quick. Which isn't a mod, but is kind of like a mod at the same time. Video settings, shader packs. I have a whole bunch, but this is the one that I use and really am enjoying. It just adds a whole bunch more lighting effects to it. It keeps basically the Minecraft look, but it adds like movement to the trees, and then it adds clouds rendering different, and then lighting effects basically is what it does. I am a really big fan of like basic Minecraft and making sure like I've used historically I've used like various texture packs because they're gorgeous and everybody who does texture packs does such an amazing job, but they have a tendency to like distort what you see in Minecraft. And so it's like if you're working in a color palette you think looks great and then somebody else like plays with you or like takes a screenshot of like what you're working on, you're like, oh, so that purple is not actually that purple. Oh, and it's just kind of wacky that way. So I really avoid texture packs and I go towards shaders, which are more, I find, authentic to Minecraft. Yay, we got all 3 of our fish. Whoop. And now we can start healing. Got arrows now as well, and a bow. Did I get that from the skeleton? I think so. Let's jump back down into those mines for like a hot second and kill that skeleton that might still be down here. Yeah, it's a really good investment. Like they can be a little hard on your computer. And they do take a little bit more effort to install than a standard like texture pack, but also look at this. Look at how pretty it is. Um yeah, I'm a really big fan of them. um yeah, I think it was like the first thing that I was like, oh, like I'm playing Minecraft again. Shaders. Shaders. Leaves. Get rid of all that clutter and we'll start our farm here. We should also grab another thing of water and then just be able to get to water that way. I'll take these out with me as well. I need to actually make a hoe, I think. I don't think we've done that yet. Look at all that XP coming in. Bones in. That can go. That should stay with us. That should stay with us. I'm so used to Stardew now with the little sort button right there. And I'm like, I want to sort my chest so much. So much. We'll grab those. I think I'm also going to compost a whole bunch of my wildflowers. I just have way too many. Way too many. We have sticks here. We got iron. There we go. And then I think with the extra supplies of iron here, we will make a chest plate. And that's all that we can make right now. I'll take it. We do need one more, and I don't know if we still have. I don't think so. I think I grabbed it already, but we had one extra. And I'm like, if we have that still, that would be great for getting another pickaxe because this one is wearing down as well, and I will admit that it is a high priority to replace. I don't want to go back to using a stone pickaxe, and we'll just bone meal these up so that we get some wheat faster and can grow our farm. Look at that. Now we have bread, our first bread, and 7 seeds. There we are. And I'm just gonna actually head on. Just give me 1 sec to do something here. Wrong page. Just realized that Twitch probably thinks that I'm playing a different game than I actually am. And I want to go and change that real quick. So I'm just gonna go into Stream Manager here. I'm like because of the fact that I'm streaming to multiple platforms, I'm like using a third party right now. And so I don't actually have like both of the streaming platforms open. And so I accidentally was streaming a different game earlier when I wasn't trying to, and so I switched it, and then yeah, so I just wanted to get that back on route there. And I should change that screen because it's so bright. My monitor on this side is just like anything that I do to it will like affect, like if I have a game playing, like that will affect the lighting in my space. It's just insanely powerful how bright it is, and I kind of love it and I kind of hate it at the same time, but yeah. There we go. I feel like I should at least hold on to a couple. I think 15 is enough wildflowers personally. I don't know about you guys, but 15 wildflowers. I feel like that's a full bouquet. Let's make that bread just so that I have something else to eat. But something sustainable for food would definitely, I mean, we're getting there. I don't really feel comfortable going back into the mines until I have more food. I don't feel like a fish and a piece of chicken is enough. Yeah, I use Restream. Yeah, I use Restream. Do you have experience with it? Because it's something that I'm like a little iffy on. Come on. While we wait for that to go and grow, well, I think we'll just get some more wood. There's a mob over there. What mob is it? I think it's a pig. But I'm a little nervous to run over there. It's like in the top right corner between the two birch trees. This little pink thing moving. I'm sure it's a pig. Sure, it's a pig. The pig. There's only one pig in this game ever. Dun dun dun. Let's grab our sword. Pig, pig, I'm so sorry to do this to you, but I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. Oh, we have a beehive. I didn't realize that. That's good to know. I should make another campfire and place that below. Oh, so you have experience with it too, Matt. Oh, good to know. If I have questions, I will be coming to you. The emergency questions. Because I'm happy to learn myself, but there's moments. I don't know. There's been like a couple like instances where it's like I'm trying to like set it up and it just doesn't like me. And I'm like, really? Really? I don't know. I'm enjoying using Restream. I feel like it's a lot better than trying to do it another way. But it's definitely a thing. It's pretty good as long as it decides to update correctly. You got to remember to fix the Twitch notifications in the manager sometimes. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much for the letting me know that. I appreciate it. We don't have enough iron yet. That's a goal. One of the goals that I want to do is I want to make a compass so that we have a touchstone, a lodestone technically in this game, so we can find home, because that has been a continuous issue for me, not being able to find home. Now that we have a little bit more food, I'm gonna leave this round machine behind. I think we're ready to go back into those darn mines and try this again, because I would really like to properly get some materials again. Let's grab 7 of those and then we'll make that. Thanks so much. Couple more. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sword pickaxe. Gonna leave that behind. We don't need it. And I remember it's probably lost long time ago in those mines. But I had, once upon a time, I had a crafting table, which would be so nice to have in those mines. But we don't. So we're not bringing it. We'll just make another one if we need it. I kind of like where I was exploring before, so I think we're just gonna go back to that. We'll engage that in our offhand. But really, my combat is somewhat getting better. I mean, I failed at hitting that multiple times, but I didn't die. And a week ago, I would have died. And I know that about myself. There we go. There we go. But I feel like placing torches might be a good idea. Beyond just the one room of torches. Which I will actually use to get more while we wait. Good to see that we're getting more arrows as well. That will save us long run. Long term. I would like to start using a bow more on the overworld, I think. I think. But we'll see. We'll see. And just to stop spawning from happening some more. Let's get that there. And then we'll eat up the fish. Eat up the fish. Save up some inventory space. Woo. Into the caves we go. The one big concern. Nice one. The one big concern I do have right now is the fact that we're going to a water cave. So this will be fun. It's like, yes, air bubbles are a thing that are necessary here right now. Shouldn't be doing that one, should be doing this one here. Making these every couple of places will be a good idea. Take up so much of the energy bar just to mine though. Everything takes so much longer underwater. But I feel like this is a safer cave for me to be in, honestly, than a standard one. And there's also a lot of good stuff. Like this iron that we need. The one piece of iron. Oh, yes. Just what we need. Just what we need. Do I really want copper? Is this worth my energy? Jeez. I can't pronunciate today. Probably not. Probably not worth it enough, let's be honest. Into the water we go. There we go. There's iron here as well. Or there's the gold that's right there. And there's another pool down here with a lot more iron. Noted. So if we can get a tube. Okay. I'm failing so miserably at mining a little hole in the wall. There we go. There we go. If we can get lovely more gold, we will take it. I really want compass and a clock. Ironically, it's what I want. Normally those are like items that I'm like, do I really need these? Do I really need these? But I feel like if we get compasses because of the lodestone that we have, and then a clock just because I keep trying to go to sleep during the day, so having that in my inventory would be a good idea. There's some more here as well. This is a really good cave. Again, I wish it was underwater. Let's go and get that gold real quick before we go back up. I do think I'm not going to stay too long now that we got the iron that we're looking for to make a new pickaxe, because Actually, if we spent 5 seconds to think. So used to other games. Come on. There we go. I don't know how I reloaded my shaders, but I did. I swear I know this game. I'm somewhat good at this game as a builder, and yet there are moments. There are moments. If there was only, let's go over here real quick. One of the resources that I want right now would be coal. Can I please find some coal? Like normally I'm like, I have enough. I don't want more. But can I please, I beg you, find coal? I will not complain about the iron, but can I please find some coal? So I can get the iron smelted. And we have enough for another pickaxe, which means I don't have to get back up to the surface, which is ideal. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. And look at that, we have a little setup. And do I want to try the... No, I don't. I'm growing sick of the underwater mining already, and I've just started. Dun dun dun. There we go. Perfect timing, honestly. I don't know if I should be able to get back up from where I was, but I am glad to have more of a secure route now. And we've been in this area before, not specifically down this way, but we have been down in this cavern before, I believe. It connects back up to where we were last Minecraft stream, so last Monday. That's a lot of lapis. I find that drop insane, honestly. Let's get some more iron here. There we go. There we go, there we go. More iron, more iron. I will always take more iron. Couple more. And it connects back in over here as well to water, which isn't a bad thing. I will not complain. I actually really love the Minecraft swimming ability. Like it's just such a nice ability. I could have just, instead of mining this off, I could have just literally added a block below, which would have been fine. There we go. There we go. And there's lapis in there as well. There's a skeleton somewhere. That should make me nervous, but I should craft a third lung. Yeah, I really should. I really should craft a third lung. However, that means that I'd have to go to the Nether. And we're not there yet. Not at this stage of the game anyway. Come on. There we go. I was ambitious. Very ambitious with that mining. Cumin. Gotta keep more of an eye on that bar. We'll just come back and grab that in a sec. Yeah, that is a really good suggestion. Thanks for that. Unfortunately, can't yet. I would if I could. Or would I? Would I actually? Probably not. Probably just be like, not worth the resources. I do have one of the ingredients to actually make that, but I do need a brewing stand, which means that I'd have to go to another, which means a lot more enemies and a lot more fighting and a lot more scary moments. And I will cry about that later. I wonder actually how long it will take me to get to the Nether. I'm feeling like we're actually in a good place for it if we didn't die last stream. I had a really bad combat moment last stream and I died after Trying to fight a skeleton. Oh yeah, I could have totally gotten all that lapis with a third lung, but I only have two, apparently. There's no organ donors in Minecraft. We have to get a third lung through weird circumstances. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got at least more copper or more coal, which means that we can get more of our iron smelted, which is good, which is good. Or we could just do that at the surface, honestly. And there we go. That's a good copper haul as well. I love how much water there is in this mine. I'm also just gonna place a torch just to be extra safe. I will try and avenge my third lung. And get this copper as well. Or sorry, not copper, lapis. I can't brain sometimes. I just can't brain. I can't say the word that I'm thinking of, and I just use the other word that isn't the thing but is related. It's weird. It's a weird thing that just happens everywhere in every moment of my life, and I'm like, I know what I'm saying, but I'm not saying it. Okay. Do I want to try for those three as well? Ugh, it's just a lot of going up and down and up and down. Can you drown a creeper? That'll clear out the mine real fast. I don't think you can, and I also don't think TNT works under water, if I remember correctly. I think if you use sand, maybe you can get it to work, but it is a lot of labor to clear out this mine. But it's also really easy to find stuff in the water as well, and I think that it's purposely designed that way. It's like, oh, here's all these things, but it takes so much energy. Do you want to try and swim, or do you want to, you know? I'll just sink to the bottom. um, there are ways where it makes it easier to. We're just gonna go over here real quick. Not risk it for 5 seconds. There are definitely ways to make it easier to mine underwater. For example, standing on a solid surface will make it easier to mine. But getting to the solid surface is hard. Braining is overrated. Third lung, on the other hand. Yeah, braining is overrated. Who needs to brain? Third lung, definitely needed. How did I get in here? Here it is. Like, there's space up there, but there's not space down here. Where? Where did I go? Hello, bat. Okay. And a skeleton is around here somewhere, so I should probably eat up. There it is. I feel like this is probably actually where I died before. Thank you for shooting me from a hole. You weren't even looking at me. How can you have that insane of aim? There we go. And we'll just eat that again. More food. It's overpowered food. Okay, we'll go back up to the surface just to make sure that we don't lose anything. I will be smart. How do I get to the surface? That's the next question of the day. Feel like not this direction. Oh, more iron. All the iron in the world. Hey, at least the iron will make armor, and then the armor means I die less. In theory. Probably won't do as much as I need. Okay. We have all this iron, but we need diamonds. We need diamonds too. They should be around, like, ideally. Ideally, they should be around. All this redstone is. And lapis is. We should be around the level that diamonds are. Yeah. Couple more, couple more. See, I think I'm getting over ambitious again, and I should really just leave. I should really go. And then I keep mining because treasure. The treasure is here. It's not on the surface, but it's down on the ground where things try to kill me. Oh, just what we need. We only need 2 more, at least. 4 more ideally. That's where I'm like feeling safe. I feel like I've been here before. Yeah. I just went in a circle. That's it. I've been here before because I'm still here. Let's get a couple more pieces. I'm just not gonna try for those. Those top ones will come back eventually, I'm sure. I'll get lost someday and be like, I'm here. Couple more. I know gold is more rare, but it also feels at the same time less valuable. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that statement there. Less valuable. We created so many things, and I have lost all of them. Whoa, I'm lost in a mine again. And there's a zombie. Hello. Hello, Loto zombie. You can't get me. I could get you, but I'm not going to try and get you. I'm going to go this way instead. Upwards. Because upwards seems like less lost. And there's a torch. So I like that. And then there's water, which I like even more. I know. Oh, more water. Follow the water. Water into ravine equal good. I don't know why I'm going into the ravine, but I'm going into the ravine. Into the cave. Further. It's nice. It's really hard to spot that coal though. Like it's a nice texture, but it's really hard to spot because it just blends in so well. Was that an arrow that I heard? No, okay, that's just the block breaking. Such a weird sound. There we go. More go. More things. More adventure. Poor creeper. That poor creeper. Oh my god, that was hilarious to watch. It's just like floop, floop. There goes the body, just sideways body flying through air through another creeper. Floop. But the poor creeper. It would have died anyway. I would have killed it eventually. Just didn't back away far enough to actually be the one to kill it. How far do you actually need to back away for a creeper? This is a good question. There they are. Yeah, unfortunately they're not near water, so we can't throw them into the water cave to explode all the ore and save us time. But eventually we'll get them to spawn there. Eventually we will work towards this master grand plan, right, Matt? Right. Maybe. 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 Oh, there's more lapis. Really, I keep talking about going out of this cave and then I'm just still here. It's like little reward. Little reward. Ores. You always want the ores. And you never use the ores, but you always want more ores because it feels rare. It feels like you've accomplished something. Hello. I don't know why that zombie spooked me, but it did. It did. Ooh. Ooh. Just what we need. Yay. Ooh. Hey, I feel like I should be smart. I should be smart. I should be do I what's smart here? This is the next question. What's smart? Um, far enough to kept your toes, but not far enough to hear them whisper how you betrayed them. I don't understand that. Like, I think there's a really good sentiment, but I don't understand it fully. Maybe I'm just misreading. This is just an endless cave. I feel like okay. Just, we're turning back. We're going this way. We're going this way. I feel like I'm at a place where I can come back to this cave, which I feel like is the ideal. Like, I can come back. I don't need to explore. I have the materials that I need. Last time I died in the cave, like last serious time that I died in the cave and wasn't able to retrieve anything, I had like 5 diamonds on me. Like, we could have gone to the really? We could have gone to the Nether and we weren't able to because I was too ambitious and I kept going. And then when I tried to back away, that's when I got killed. That's when I got killed. I did good and then I got killed. So I feel like we are at that kind of point where it's like I feel good. I feel like we've achieved all the things that we wanted to in this mine trip. So we should go and make sure that we have achieved all the things that we wanted to in this mine trip. Because that also means now that we've got a bucket, we can grab the lava as well, and we can start towards making a another portal. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of labor. It's gonna be a lot of lava if we're doing it from scratch, that is. Talking about lava. Here it is. It's so high. It's so high. We're gonna place this torch here and we're gonna pretend like everything's fine because I can totally reach 100% all the way up there. Now the question is, will I be able to jump into that water? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fully do it. Yes. Look at that. I'm skilled. I swear. I have powers. I have powers and nobody believed in me except for myself. Right? Right. No. Another zombie. We should really put some more torches down here. There we go. There we go. It's another hole. Here's some water. Go up the water. Follow the water out of the caves. That is the way of the caves. Just keep going up the water. And eventually one day, when I don't fall out of the water. Um, all right, sounds good. Thanks so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. And thanks so much. Yeah, thanks so much for joining in. It means a lot that you showed up and came and chatted for a bit and actually watched. I'll talk to you later. I'm looking forward to catching up with you some more at another date. Yeah. Bye, Matt. Woo. Let's go into the house. um, oh, it's daytime too, which is good. Which is good. How's our little farm's okay? Our farm's definitely better than it was when we left. It always feels weird to like realize like, oh, like our farm doesn't really go up much when we're not here because it's in a different area of the map. So I want to make 2 things with these diamonds. First thing should be quite obvious. I want to make a diamond pickaxe so that we can actually get the obsidian. Oh, we have some obsidian. Where do we want to put the portal? That is also a very good question. What if we just like made it right against our window? What if that was the decision that we made? Want to look through your window into the nether. Yes. Look through your window into the nether. The portal also makes a lot of weird noises, so to save myself from getting spooked, I think we should make it over here. Yeah, I think that this is where we will make it like a shrine to the nether. That actually would be a really pretty build that I actually want to do, but it's gonna take a lot of flavor. We have. How big does another portal actually need to be? I think it needs to be 2 by 3. 2 by 3. I feel like this is a look it up moment. Just gonna pull this open. Also, like, my camera is like incredibly broken on my phone. It's insane. There's a story behind that, but yeah. How big does another portal have to be? 4 blocks wide and 5 blocks high. So it's a 4 by. That's minimum of. Yeah, okay, it can be 2 by 3. It can be 2 by 3. I was right, but I'm glad I checked. We will make it prettier. We will make it prettier, but for now. But for now. We should also probably do a little tiny bit more fishing. Little tiny bit more fishing. And maybe not put some torches on our ground. We have an upstairs. We have an upstairs. We have an upstairs. There is an upstairs. Why am I not using the upstairs? This is the true question. This is the true question. This is such a bad place to put stairs, but I don't honestly care right now. I'm just like, I want to use this space instead. It's also probably pretty dark up here, and so I'm just like a little nervous that mobs are going to spawn in. Boop. The extra stupidity of where I put my stairs. Like, I can't even get in. I can't. There we go. That can be storage up there instead of down here, which will probably be better. We should go to bed, and we should also close our door. Things that just make sense. Yes. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We got some redstone, got our diamonds in here. Let's go and actually smelt. How do you make a blast furnace? This is a good question. I don't know. And that's the answer. We don't know. Just yet. I'm not looking up on my phone. We're going to wait until we get the recipe from Minecraft. Or I remember it. Or I'm not streaming and I can search it up. Okay, I don't need to stare at that while it makes it. We can put that in. We can also put this and this in, and what we can do instead of making another portal is enchantment table. We need a book. We should, if I remember correctly, have enough sugar cane. We don't have. Really? Where is it? I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave. Where is this Enderman? There's a creeper. I'm just like backing up in real life, like as I'm backing up in Minecraft, I'm like, yes, socially distancing from the microphone's gonna make the creeper go away. Yeah, that's it. That's the way. No, no, not how it works. Sorry to break it to you. I know, I'm very surprised by it too. Okay, it looks like there's some sugarcane around the lake here, so what we'll do is we will eat a couple raw fish because I'm too lazy to go back to the house. And then we will go and grab the sugarcane and then go back to our house. And maybe the Enderman will show up and we can fight it then. Because I would like to fight the Enderman. I'd like to prove myself today. I'd like to actually say I can do stuff and I'm not weak. So, you know, we'll fight the Enderman if it's there. And I just missed the fish because I was staring at the stream instead of at my actual game. I should not do that. My statement times are over. Come on, fish. There we go. Couple more. Couple more. Just one more, I think. Just one more. I said that last time. I'm like, oh yeah, just one more fish. And then it was like, it says 3 fish? 3 fish? I love fishing, okay? I love fishing. I love fishing. It's almost like I have dredge just because I love fishing. Almost like I have dredge just because I love fishing. And Dave the Diver just because I love fishing. If anyone is actually interested in seeing that streamed, let me know because I will totally happily stream that, especially Dave the Diver. I'm actually like personally trying to do a playthrough of Dave the Diver, and I stopped because it got to a point where Steam was like, you have to have this auto downloading thing set up, and I'm like, how do I do that? And Steam was like, I won't tell you, figure it out, and I'm like, but like, I don't have time. Oh. What's that? Over there. Is that what we need for... Is that what we need? Is that what we need? It might be. It might be. Might be actually a good spot as well to just set up our nether portal. Boom. Okay, 20. Hot. Is there a chest here? Is there a chest? What is this? Okay, tree, you're going down. We're gonna use your wood as a sacrifice. Okay, to figuring out to discovery moments. I also should have flint and steel. I don't think I do. If we're gonna try and be brave and go to a thing called the Nether. But if we can use that like corrupted obsidian like thing, then anybody in the chat who's watching, if you know the answer to this, please let me know. Can we use this purple corrupted obsidian to go into the Nether? Is this a thing that can happen? Or do we need to go? We're probably gonna need to go and test this out. Ooh, I can also make a shield. There we go. I did the thing. I did the thing, Creeper Miner. I know you're not watching today, but I did the thing. I feel like I should go and let you know that I did the thing. I made a shield. Still not in my my left hand, but I made the shield. I should also switch which hand is which because crying obsidian. Who is cutting onions? Can you use crying obsidian to make another portal? This is the question of the day. Can you use a crying? What is it just like an aesthetic thing? I mean, it's pretty. Don't get me wrong, it's very pretty. But do you need it? Like, what can you do with it? Not that way. This way. Nope. Nope. There we go. Woo. Zoom zooms. Underwater zoom zooms. Zoom zoom. to the air, up to the air. Boop. There's our house over there. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. I swear, I'm a voice actor. This is normal. Is it disappointing that this is normal? Probably. I feel like I'm crazy. No one's talking in chat. I will be honest, like getting back into streaming, like it is so much easier when somebody's talking in chat because it's like, oh, right. There's a conversation going on. We're having a dialogue. You know, this is a thing. And then just by myself and I'm like, wheel, and it's like I do that on my own anyway. Whatever. But it's so much easier when it's like, okay, right, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Now the overwhelm of I don't organize. I don't organize. I should organize. I'm gonna take 5 seconds to organize my stuff. And that's where we're gonna be at because I am getting overwhelmed very easily. I don't need that in there, but I can do that. It's like a really old-fashioned way of organizing, and I know that, but it's like amazing to just be able to do this and be like, cool, right, not what I was actually trying to do. There we go. There we go. There we go. Should probably honestly make some more space for the lapis as well. I know that there's no space for the diamond and the coal. I think I'll just steal those two, put that there and there, get that in there. The raw iron can also move over a bit, and we can put the treated iron in there, and then we'll put... The nice thing about the coal is that it usually like has a storage place anyway. There we go. Very old-fashioned way, I know, but hey, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a done deal. This moment in time. Yeah, the coal usually has its own storage space anyway. My jaw feels really weird and it's felt weird for like a month now and I'm like, crying. My shoulders are just slouching. Come on. Oh, right. We had a conversation last stream as well about what gold can be used for and what Creeper Miner and Aqua were saying, because these are people who always show up in my streams usually, was they're good for glistening melons and also golden apples is another one that we came up with as well. So we need four iron, which we have. And I'll just take all that with me, because why wouldn't I? And we'll take a redstone as well. We'll take actually 2 sets of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know. I know. Yeah, I know. This is how I'm doing it right now. And we will get these 2 compasses going. And that will mean... Can you do a lodestone in the nether? This is another thing that we can test. Ooh, and there's an achievement. That's kind of cool. Achievement hunter brain going now. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Hey, at least it's 8 out of 37. I feel like the Enderman live stream really has affected that. Kill a mob near catalyst. Don't actually know. Cool. And that's just a one-off. Cool. Minecraft Trials Edition. I'm so out of the loop. Catch a fish without a fishing rod. Cool. Yeah. Could totally do that. Not gonna do that, but could totally do that another time. So we're gonna wake up and I think we're gonna go and do on our way. On our way. Sorry, I got distracted by the need to get a book to get the enchantment table because I was staring at it and I'm like, I don't need this for the adventure. Why am I carrying it? We'll just carry the rotten flesh anyway. On our way, we will go and do some more fishing because I would love, 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 love to have food. And right now, fishing is equivalent definition of food, and we lost ours. I was so thinking that I was gonna make that jump, and then I fudged it. I fudged it. I fudged it. I did not pull it off. Okay, and we'll just sit and wait. Have your hand on the mouse when you're fishing. That's it. End of story. Have your hand on the mouse. It was like the quarter of an inch away, and I'm like, really? There we go. One fish. We'll eat a couple of these on the way to the thing, I'm sure. Which isn't that far, which is actually kind of nice. But it's far enough away that it will be like a trip. It will be a trek. It will be a thing, which is it's kind of ideal, generally speaking, for me at least. I'm glad that I caught that one. I'm glad that I caught that one. I didn't think that I would. We should have enough energy, or not energy, enough fish for our health bar. Because there's one health per fish, I think it is. Come on, couple more fish, couple more fish. And then we'll swim over. Maybe I'll whack some fish in the water as well. Maybe. Just maybe. There we go. And we'll go. We're floating away. Fish. Fish to whack. Woo. 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 So much easier than actually fishing, right? We should probably not stay out too long if it's a thunderstorm. We don't want anything to catch fire, especially our house that we just finished building last night and still needs work. Okay. I really should also eat real quick when we're back up on the surface. And also we can probably grab that gold block as well. But getting... Okay. Darn. Darn. Do we want to... Do we want to use the obsidian that we have to make this? I feel like an enchantment table is honestly probably a better investment long term. We'll also grab this though. I feel like an enchantment table is a better investment long term because it will mean as we've seen, I die a lot. So it will be a way to keep XP. Sorry for that plosive there. If you guys don't know what a plosive is, it's the explosion of breath, basically, in strong words like P, T's, and whatnot. Hello, zombie. Right, food, yes. That's a thing. Lamb. Lamb is one of those foods that I actually will not eat in person. I will do anything but eat it. Come on. Explode, please. Oh, shoot. don't want to be in a thunderstorm. I don't want these mobs spawning. Okay, it is more than 1 health per. That's good. And we have a couple pieces of lamb, which means we can hopefully get a little bit more health. But if that exploded near us, we would die. And there's also fire. Yeah, called it. Called it. We'll just go to sleep here. We know where our stuff is. We're also getting right in the fire. Yeah. 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 Oh, another creeper, really? Hey, at least we have another fishing rod. Wow, that's a good thing. What is this? Oh, it's just a lighting effect. It is so hard to, like, keep your, like, 5 distance when you're streaming. Because it's if you guys are not aware, like, that's, like, a thing that you should do if you have a microphone. And it's something, like, that voice actors, like, really try to implement. People who hold microphones, like, I'm also an audio technician. Like, I'm an audio and lighting technician in live entertainment. And so it's, like, I get to work with a whole bunch of, like, really cool people. But one of the things that isn't, like, commonly known is, like, how far you should be away from your microphone. And so people who have no, like, theater background or, like, no experience or, like, practice with it, they will be, like, literally swallowing the microphone. It's not what you want to do, and your technicians will probably hate you if you honestly do that. And we halved our XP. This is exactly why I think we want to be closer to. Or this is exactly why we want to get a enchantment table so that we don't lose literally like 9 levels of XP. We can enchant a book instead when we feel like we have enough XP. Yeah, I think that's a better investment than another, because it's like the diamond pickaxe. It's like get that with unbreaking, or the sword, like get that with fire aspect 2 or something like that, which is like super overpowered, I swear. I love fire aspect. There was like a server that I used to play on a whole bunch when like 7 years ago when I was streaming a whole bunch more. Or streaming once a week for Minecraft live. Not live stream, like not let's plays or anything like that, but for Minecraft mini games and all this stuff. Sorry, chicken. You're just food. I don't have a lot of food. Food is good. I like food. I like the idea of food. I also don't think I've eaten today. Eat food, people. Do not be like me. Do not eat food for an extended amount of time. I just haven't had the time to eat food or the desire to eat food until this very moment. Well, I think we'll find. Sorry, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to find a cow because I want to get leather so that we can get a book, so that we can get the enchantment table, and that is where I'm at with this. That is what I am. That is what I'm doing. That is my goal right now. That is the dream. And there's a cow. He was trying to hide, but he did not hide. There we go. And we got 2 leather, which I will happily take. But more would be great. If we're going to do books, more leather would be ideal. And also more feathers for If you guys could drop an egg, that would be even better. If we get a chicken, get a pet chicken, that would be ideal. Start up a little animal farm. I think leads are actually more easier. Yeah, that's totally a grammar thing. Are easier to get than I remember them being. Yes. Maybe. Maybe they are easier to get than I remember them being. Because I remember them being with slime balls, which was painful because they only are in certain areas. So it'd be like, oh, I want this thing, but I can't get this thing because I'm not in a swamp. Come on, let me out. Let me out. I want out of water. Shoot. Muffins. Shoot muffins. There we go. There we go. All of that energy just to do that. We've got leather. Okay, the house is this way. It's copper. There's squids. There's a beige and another beehive. We could also set up that fire below that beehive that we found. That is an option. There's another cow. There we go. Wonder if like there's a I think a really cool idea for a mod, if it doesn't already exist, is a cursed book made with rotten flesh instead of leather. Just saying. Just saying. Credit me, please. If it hasn't already been done. Probably already been done. Probably already been thought of many times over. And the house is this way. Hello. I was playing with my friend the other day and we were looking for a cool place to start a base and I literally found this like circular dome in the middle of the ground and it was just filled with water and I was like, that is so cool. So cool. Yay! Wheat! Food. Hunger. Starvation. This is going dark fast. This is going dark fast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. When you're used to Stardew and you're trying to tab through your inventory, come and join me on Thursdays for Stardew. Minecraft Mondays, Thursdays, Stardew. Because that makes sense. We start at like 9 PST. So if you're up at that time, which let's be honest, most people in the Western Hemisphere are. Sorry, North America are. Yeah. Also Western Hemisphere, I think like that's like 4 p.m. in the afternoon for the UK. UK is honestly my grounding zone for everything. um I'm actually like part British. As like a ancestry thing, like not an ancestry thing. My mom's from the UK. She grew up in London for a big portion of her childhood and she moved here when she was like 8 years old. Yeah. But so much of my family is over there. So much of my family and friends are over there that I didn't realize that I had fish on me this entire time, which makes sense because we probably picked it up when we got our supplies again. And we're throwing these in for smelting anyway. So let's keep hold of that. We can throw that back in. Let's grab the book. And with the book, we can grab the diamond. And then with the diamond, we can cry over the fact that we can't make an enchantment table. And we also don't have enough obsidian because we used a piece somewhere. So it's two diamonds that we need. So that means going back in those mines. which also means potentially getting more obsidian. I mean, I won't complain. I should honestly do that with the chunk that we have right now. Let's throw that back in there, and then we can throw those in there, and then while those are cooking in the smoker, we can put these on the fire. And that one too. Close that up. There we go. We got a whole bunch of iron there. We can put our chest plate back on. We can also, with the extra iron, make some gear. Oh my goodness. Just like, I want to cry. And look at that. Oh God, everyone can stop crying over my very poor abilities at combat now. Look at that. I'm gonna have to relearn how to use a shield. Yeah. All of my excitement went away as soon as I put that shield on. Okay. Hey, we also have a compass for another lodestone or a whatchamacallit, a lodestone in the nether if we can get there. I feel like that's our new goal. I'm just gonna real quick set that on Twitch. YouTube's just gonna suffer and cry and stay the same, but Twitch gets to be special. Twitch gets to feel like it is included in streaming advancements. We are gonna set our new goal real quick. Ooh, thank you for the follows, guys. I didn't realize that people were following. I really should have Twitch open while I'm doing this as well. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for the follows. That's both Matt Vox and Ported Gaming 72 if you're still around. So thank you. I appreciate it. I just want to give you guys the little love. I should also set up a follower thing, but this is my next tech upgrade. I swear, my next tech upgrade is getting the chats in and getting the alerts in as well. I think that's what they're called, alerts. Okay. What was I doing on Twitch again? I was going to upgrade. Where do I do that? Here. Working towards the nether. I don't know if I spelled that correctly, but we're gonna go with that. Okay. I'm so happy. I did not spell it correctly, says Twitch. I'm guessing there's no A. That looks more right. More correct. Done. Whoa. There we go. Working towards another. That is our big goal now. Big goal. Big goal. I swear. We have a lot of flowers again. Why do we keep picking up these flowers? We also got a third egg. There might be a chance. There might be a very slim chance that we will get I know everybody's gonna yell at me for this, but I feel more comfortable like this. I feel a lot more comfortable like this. Where I can just go like that. Because if I have this in like the second slot, I feel like... Yeah, okay. That way I can just switch it out and then switch, yeah. Because it's like, I want the light. And then also oh, I should also make another iron pickaxe before we go down. Just to be smart, because I would really love to not have to use our diamond pickaxe for everything since we only have the one diamond pickaxe. So. Oh, Scheiße. Oh, Scheiße. That scared me. That scared me. I did not appreciate that. Not at all. Okay, do we let's be smart. Let's be smart. I'm gonna not jump all the way down, I swear. Whoop. But I want to take water down instead of trying to collect lava because we also only have one singular bucket. Dun, dun, dun. So with the singular bucket, I would like the ability to make lava, or I'd like to make obsidian without having to carry around more buckets. Since we're also back here, let's quickly make that pickaxe, and we'll grab some wood so that we can also go down the sticks. That's not wood. There we go. And we'll grab that crafting table as well. There's a lot of stuff in our inventory now. Yeah, there's a lot. And there we go. Let's adventure into the mines again. Let's get another piece of wheat. There we go. There we go. And let's go into the mines. Big move. Do we want to go the same? Sorry, that torch made me jump. Yes, there's light there, and that somehow thought it was a skeleton. Do we want to go back into the same mines that we were in before? I feel like there was a lot of good rewards down there, which I wasn't against. Ow. Immediately hits on something. Come on. There we go. What about up here? This is where we had our little corner before. Do we have anything in here? We do, but we ran out of coal. Okay, makes sense. Go back down. There's a whole bunch of underwater stuff here, which makes me a little nervous because I don't really like the fact that I'm 100% underwater, 100% underwater. We were struggling before with being underwater. Just with the ability to breathe. And we also just found another cave. Great. And there goes our pickaxe. Come on. There we go. And that's why we have this one. We are finding caves just left and right here. It's kind of a little bit insane. Okay. There's a whole bunch of iron in here. I mean, we're not at the level where we need to be because we're trying our goal is to get another diamond so that we can get that enchanted table and we can also get more lava. So we have to go deeper than where we are right now, and will be if we keep exploring in this area. I'm just gonna keep going this way and then I'm gonna go back, I think. There's nothing in there. We're just gonna ignore the copper. I'm sorry, copper. You're fine. You're a thing. But we don't need you other than building. And even building, I don't have any idea what I want to use you for. So we're just gonna keep going. Come on. Oh, look at that XP rolling. This is why we want an enchantment table, just to save all of that. Okay, let's get rid of the seed here, and oh, hello. Look down, jeez. This is why you don't dig straight down in Minecraft, because you will fall. Right, so one rule of Minecraft, don't dig down. Straight down, specifically. Dig down as much as you want, just don't dig straight below you while you're standing there. And then we've got another water cave here. There's a couple of... I feel like we're at a stage where we could honestly, if we wanted to, skip over the iron. Do I want to? No. Please give my brain a little bit of dopamine just picking them up. There we go. Oh, that is... I'm so glad that we actually made it in time. I would really rather not lose health this early in our mind exploration again. Come on. A little bit more. And we're out of oxygen. Let's go all the way back up. Back up, back up, back up. There we go. Yes. Instead of eating food, let's place 3 torches. Woo. Okay. Let's keep going. I want to try and focus on getting through to the next area instead of getting caught up on mining here real quick. Come on, there we go. And we're still at full health, so we're returning that oxygen real fast. And then hopefully our health bar as well. Not quite our health bar. Oh, but there's another cave down here, which looks like the cave that we were already exploring. I thought we were exploring up there, to be honest, which I think I might actually want to go up and explore a little bit since we're right here. Since it's there. Since it's here. Might as well spend like the 30 seconds to explore it a bit. Yeah, my back is sore. There also looks to be a little bit more of a cave. No, okay. So we gotta go back through here. We're skipping the copper. What's up here? Right, it was the rat cave looking area where I'm like, I probably been here before. Probably why it looks like a rat cave. And then proceeds to go down it. Okay, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like Creeper and I can be friendly enough. No, okay. I was gonna say we can be friendly enough where I can kill it. No, not how it works. Not today, at least. I'm getting a little bit of coal. Come on. A little bit of iron here. I'll take that any day of the week. And more water. I'm getting a little nervous about the ability to find my way out of here. That is where I'm at right now. Okay, I'm glad that this isn't a full water cave. I was gonna say I wanted to get this iron, specifically this iron right here. So the fact that it's not a full water cave means that I can get that iron right here. And have gotten that iron that is right here. Okay. Copper, copper, more copper. We're running out of oxygen, and we're running out of oxygen fairly fast. Here. Come on. There we go. And while we're in this bubble, we'll eat some chicken. And place a torch, because that's what we do. We place torches everywhere. A little bit more health, come on. I know you've got it in you. It's also a really interesting cave. Where did I just have that air bubble? Right here. Cool. Thank you for this. We are gonna die. No, we're not. Haha. Feel accomplished. Then another torch. Another torch. And we'll just stay here for a second. Aqua, is it you that's watching on Twitch? We'll just get out of here real quick. Should have waited for a little bit more health, but it's okay. There we go. Oh, and we found a thing. I thought that was emerald for a second there. I'm like, oh, interesting. There we go. There we go. Another torch. There we are. Getting out of here is going to be a little bit of a pain, I think, unless we just literally want to dig straight up, which might be an option. Might be a good option. Because we are just seemingly trapped in here. Ideally, I want to try and get back before we end the stream, because we are getting close to the end time, and my voice is feeling a little rough, so I'd like to rest, do a little bit of a vocal rest. Come on. There's coal above us now, which is good. We could use some coal. But we're nowhere near the level of diamonds. So I don't think we'll be getting to the nether at all today, which sucks. But we are getting a lot closer. And I think that will be the goal for next week, is to get to beautiful, beloved nether. Are we near the surface, or are we just in a puddle of dirt? We are right near the surface. Okay. And we're just gonna pretend like we did nothing. Nothing happened here. Nothing at all. What are you talking about? We'll go. We are a fair ways from the no, not too far from the house, but we are like half a chunk to a chunk, I would say. I don't know how big chunks are anymore. Nope. Nope. Let's go down, and then we can go back up. Whoop. Whoopty whoop. Whoop whoop whoop. And there's our house. Look at this little housey. And we have another. Let's finish our garden up in the morning. We also, I don't think we smoked the fish. Luna Baker Boo. That's the last dialogue. Boop. Boop. Oh. Where do the Endermen be? Endermen? Where are you, Enderman? Please be somewhere near here. He's probably, honestly, in this hole here. They seem to love that hole. Oh, there she be. There we go. I died. But I will do it again. I want to beat the Enderman. I didn't also have full health. Where's the skeleton? I know where the Enderman is. Where's the skeleton? I also love how much my stuff just sheerly exploded everywhere. Helmet. We're missing boots. We will find those in a second. After we fight to the end. There we go. Just kill me again. I'm apparently bad at fighting. This is something we knew in advance. But I am determined. I'll kill you. I will kill you, Enderman. I'm so vicious. I'm sorry, Enderman. I'm not trying to fight overly with you, but I do have a mission. And I would have loved it if you could have given me more drops for all the XP that you stole. Oh well. Oh, there's a wheat. And there's a seed. There we go. There we go. Let's go inside and drop off all of our stuff. Boop. Oh, we got a dirt block. We did get that. I will admit that. We do have cooked salmon as well. Should really have a food chest is what we should have. We should maybe make a barrel. I honestly kind of prefer barrels over chests anyway. We do have an ender pearl from last stream as well. Let's drop that off and then we can, well, just use this 27 wildflowers as compost as well. Since I picked up some leaves on our way to kill the Enderman. Couple more. Couple more. Excuse me. There we are. There we are. And right, I wanted to work on the garden a little bit before we end the stream. We got a lot of iron, which is a lot better than where we were last time. We've got diamonds as well, which means we've got the diamond pickaxe, which is like a bajillion miles better than where we were. We've got the lodestone out, which is great. We still don't have those boots. Where did those boots go? I don't know about those boots. I want those boots. Let's go and try and find them when we finish off of our garden. Work off on our garden. Ugh. Wording is hard. Wording is yeah. Hey, at least there's no crows in Minecraft comparative to Stardew. Woo! We don't have to have a scarecrow. Let's just grab these as well while we're over here looking for our boots. Our darn boots. Where did those boots go? All the way down here. Where is that skeleton even? Is the skeleton still around? No, probably not. I feel like the armor is gonna help a whole bunch. I know shield is gonna be a big step too, but I don't know how to use shield. Don't want to learn how to use shield. I know it's mostly just left click, but talking about farm, another thing that we can do quickly before we log off today is we can do that fire by the bees. That would be a good improvement. Means that we could actually use the copper as well, which would be nice. I feel like I should also make a pressure plate real quick. So cute. My regrets. My regrets. Moving that over, I think. I think I'm moving the fire over by a block. So to make a fire, we need to make 2 fires now because we're probably gonna need to make another one to replace that. We need 2 coals and 6 logs and a whole bunch of sticks, right? That's what we need. Do I need to cut down another tree for that? Maybe? Maybe? Because I think we're 1 stick under. There's none in there, there's none in there, there's none in there. So yeah, let's... This is probably overkill. It's also probably the wrong tool. But I will use a pickaxe to cut. She's like scared. Scared, man. I'm scared. And then we'll just move the smoker over by a block as well. Because it's like, I really want that there because I keep leaving the door open and I'm just driving myself crazy with the fact that I keep leaving the door open and that's not safe. That is not a good plan. It's really not. So we've got 1. To do the other one, we definitely do need to cut down another tree. I'm just double checking. If we go over, like, starting a stream on time is the important part. Going over on a stream, wow. Wow, you went over. Like, who cares if you go over? I don't. Why would I? I'm having fun. And I want to do this. My voice is not having fun, but I'm having fun. That's why we don't share our screens, so that when emails come through, people can't see them. Because that was a pretty big, important email. We just cut down a birch tree so we can get sticks. So we're gonna take 1, we're gonna turn those into sticks, and then we're gonna use those sticks to make a campfire. What? And we're gonna run outside with our little campfire, and we're gonna do a thing with the things I know that I've already made. There we go. Just gonna steal all 3 of those. Boop, boop, boopity boop, 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 boopity boop, boop, boop. Here we are. I saw you, bee. Where you going, bee? Where's your home, bee? Bee. There's your home. And it's already looking full. So we're just gonna steal your honey. I'm so sorry, but honey? Honey, anyone? And got a pig. Do. And let's use up some of that bone meal to get some more wheat as well. It would be nice to have some other kind of seeds. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's just does it. It just does it. Then we can, on here, put down the meat and it'll cook up. And we'll drop off our stuff. That can go in here. Yeah, that can go in there. That can go, that can go, that can go. And we'll grab all that. We'll drop that off. We'll keep a hold on the meat. And we will drop off the iron. There we are. So oops. Next time, I think our goal is to definitely get an enchantment table and to work on getting into the Nether. So feel free to come back next week and join us to see all of that progress. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it in a sec here once we harvest all of this good stuff. Let's look at all of these seeds. We're all prepped and ready for next week with 9 wheat. So 3 bread. 3 bread, guys. That will be all the food that we can eat next week, right? No. No way. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you guys next week for either the Stardew on Thursday or I love how I'm doing it with my character still, like as if I'm not on camera. So Stardew next week on Thursday or Minecraft again on Mondays, or follow me on Twitch for pop-up streams of games like Genshin Impact and whatnot. We'll have a couple of other games that will probably make an appearance soon, but while the Genshin drops are happening, Genshin is definitely my go-to stream right now. So feel free to follow, subscribe, anything like that on the platforms. We greatly appreciate it at anything at all. End of story. Conversation. Have a good day. Thanks so much for